in many tournaments. We're going to see how they fare against each other now here at Meltdown.
We get on into it. It is going to be Dark Samus versus Joker. The Genesis 9th hero versus the Beast from the East. It is going to be eMass versus sisqui. What do you reckon there, Kuro? Who takes it?
Oh man, I mean, you know, part of me wants to say Joker, you know, this very, very strong character, but you can't count out sisqui because he just plays so well. It really comes down to who's going to push their advantage and adapt the most in this set. Going to Hollow Bastion here.
Absolutely, the gun actually being out the tether. Very interesting interaction there, but a bit of projectile nonsense being played here. I don't think eMass actually expected that charge shot because there was just a bit of a clash. As we get on into it.
Yeah, I mean, the same way eMass can mix up his Rebels Guard timing, you know, sisqui can do the same with his charge shot. Is he going to charge up? Is he going to fire it now?
We're going to find out. Joker back here sending him out very, very far now. We have got a Arsene, but sisqui doing a fantastic job of delaying his recovery, just squeezing that resource.
There. I mean, you know, sisqui is able to mix up his recovery there. And, you know, with Arsene, he's going to be looking for a chance to let that back air fire or just get him off stage. But sisqui is just, you know, stalling his recovery as much as possible. Gets the ledge trump there, gets the back air. I think that's going to be key. You know, if he can't edge guard sisqui, he can meet him on stage there at the ledge.
Agreed. And fabulous DI from eMass, by the way, expecting that up air. He's eventually caught.
Right back with the forward air. Back to an even slate here for the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Firing up with a combo now.
We're caught by the crash bomb. Gonna try and find a way down. sisqui keeping him up in the air now, keeping him on his toes.
Charge shot.
Charge shots are so unreactable, it would seem.
Needs to be ready for that charge shot at any given moment if he sees that sisqui has it charged up.
And look at how strong the morph ball is in air. eMass is so used to forcing someone off stage and then forcing an air dodge or a jump or something by throwing a side B at them.
Not many characters are going to have the option to just, you know, have amazing aerial drift and also shrink their hurt box
so big.
And he gets the dash attack there. You know, he uses the Rebels Guard, but the dash attack is going to take it. And sisqui's sitting at 73% here, not too high. And Joker isn't too close to getting Arsene just yet. So if he could tack on a lot of percent here. Gets the Rebels Guard there on the charge shot, so gets Arsene right away.
Exactly. Spike. Oh, tries to read the drift. It's just a little bit too late.
Up air there.
Didn't want to
risk the up smash. Tried to go for the up air, but not able to take it.
Arsene is drifting away. Wow, perfect parry.
Down smash. Insane. Could have easily taken out eMass, but gets the parry there.
Yeah, falls out of the dash attack one as well. Man, eMass just not really able to adapt to some of the ways sisqui is escaping his combos just yet. As dragged down. Oh, does get a back air though.
Gets it there. Gets the forward air, gets him off stage.
Oh, tries to go for something cheeky. Gives up a bit of stage control though. Can he get it? Oh, doesn't actually land on the platform.
Landing and the screw attack out of shield, taking eMass's last stock. sisqui getting a fairly convincing game there.
Yeah, pretty rough. Pretty rough indeed. Unfortunate for eMass. sisqui with another 2-stock. Guy just looks untouchable.
That's crazy. You know, eMass, we saw how he played earlier, and he was looking untouchable, but sisqui just firing up there with the Dark Samus. I mean, just keeping him in the corner, able to survive for so long, and not falling prone to that many edge guards.
Yeah, I don't think, you know, I think this is definitely a case of a game that needs to be adapted. I think eMass is kind of thanking his lucky stars that he's got 5 games here. Yeah,
I mean, that's going to be key, having a best of 5 here. He has plenty of time to adapt to sisqui's play style, his recovery, his neutral game. He's going to have to avoid those charge shots as much as possible as well.
Yeah, I'm very curious indeed how the run back is going to look indeed as we get on into the second game. A lot of thought being put into picks and bans, as they should, against someone who can just utilize as many advantages as sisqui.
Many advantages in this matchup as he can, so he's going to opt for small battlefield here, probably aiming to get more consistent kill confirms with Joker on small battlefield. Wasn't able to quite get them going on Hollow Bastion. And we're gonna see the music come out now.
Yeah, one of the most important things. And this is super obscure and it's probably not going to be a thing. But I will bring it up. I make the joke a lot that PS2 is just small battlefield, because it kind of is. But
yeah, with the 2 platforms.
Yeah, but one of the key differences is that PS2 sits on a pole. And sisqui can wall jump off that pole, and he has done before. He loves using it, and you can stall out Arsene a lot on that thing.
Yeah, especially, you know, when he's got the down B, he can stall himself there, hang out off stage forever, and just, you know, wait until Arsene is gone and out of the picture.
Sweet, sounds good. I will take care of that there, Ambler. Don't you fret, as getting on into it, eMass just trying to sort out a bit of aggression. Finally able to make it, in fact, but he does fall out, tries to go very deep, but instead gives up a bit of stage control, and that's not what you want, as Arsene slots right in to do some damage.
Gets him off stage there with Lazer, trying to run out that Arsene, gets the reflect with Makarikon on the rocket there.
So what we can do, eMass keeping it up, foot stall into downward guns, in the re-grab, sends him up and out with a forward air.
Reversal there. Get him off stage, putting sisqui in a bad spot, but he's able to come right back on stage.
Yeah, eMass getting absolutely no value out of any of these side Bs.
If he can get that more often, getting sisqui in that bad spot, it's going to be key. And he needs to find those confirms.
That's the stuff, that tether grab.
You know, you're playing very slippery for a Samus, he just can't catch him.
Exactly. Arsene is back. If eMass finds a kill here, it's massive, but instead...
That was an amazing call-out, waiting for eMass to land and just firing with the forward air. But eMass coming right back with the drag down, up smash confirmed.
Fantastic stuff from eMass is what you like to see. Trying to read a jump as well, but the up special out of shield is what you want as well. Very curious
Attacking on the percent here.
If they could make it all the way. sisqui looking pretty healthy, eMass.
Out of shield, but isn't able to punish it. Trying to keep him at bay with guns and side B, but Samus does have the superior projectiles in this matchup. He's got Arsene now. He's going to have to find a way to come back. Edge guard situation here. He gets the neutral air there on Arsene recovery. Great timing there from sisqui, just getting rid of that stock. And not having to worry about Arsene at all.
Just the name of the game here. Man, sisqui will open up with these stocks. It'll look fairly even. Someone will find advantage, and then suddenly they'll just switch it around. They'll get the download, and they'll really, really punish you for even the slightest crack in your armor. Fantastic stuff from sisqui. You're going to see if eMass can pull it all the way back with the help of a little fella called Arsene there, Kiro.
Yeah, Joker's little buddy indeed. Comes out right now, speak of the devil.
It's the stuff. Crash Bomb is going to really make the approach from eMass hell, and this is where they find so many advantages. Oh, there it is.
And that side B snipe getting rid of, he sees that sisqui opted to go high, that recovery, and threw out that Aegon, getting rid of him. Fairly even game right now. Yeah, you can see how much damage eMass can push on with this Arsene. And sisqui has a very interesting choice to make when he respawns, because if he goes for the charge, he doesn't quite get as much stalling time for the Arsene, but if he doesn't, then he's left with a very, very weak projectile. So it's curious what he goes for every time as the back air comes out. eMass looking for the reversal. Turning up the speed here, you know, he's made it an even game now. He's moving much quicker with Joker, not giving sisqui much room to breathe.
Exactly. Oh, the roll is a bit too much. And now sisqui catching him good SDI.
Has to be careful here.
But such an early air dodge. It is enough, though. Can we get a grab? Does mix him up, sends to the other side of the stage, sends him up, tries to go for a jag down, does miss the charge shot.
eMass can chill a little bit, but he's going to charge it right back.
Arsene is just not going to make it in time.
The jump yet again with that forward air. sisqui just really able to read eMass's recovery there. He's going to have to find a way to mix that up. But, you know, definitely different from game one. Last hit situation there.
Pretty rough indeed. eMass getting closer and closer to taking it all the way, but sisqui just absolutely refusing to go down.
Definitely. sisqui one game away from sitting in grand finals right now. Is eMass going to be able to get a reversal here? He's going to have to adapt even more than before now.
To move on into it, instant Zare coming out.
Battlefield.
Well, good string from eMass. Always good with these opening gambits, don't get me wrong, but it's how he plays afterwards that really takes the gravy. Rebel's Guard.
Gets that Rebel's Guard on the up tilt. Going to be getting Arsene any second now. There he is.
That's the stuff. Crash Bomb's going to force a very, very early recovery, but that's quite all right. He does have the speed. He does have the maneuverability. But does he have the sauce to push this all the way? Counter, good stuff. This platform really messing up eMass's approach right now. I think a bit hard to maneuver around it as well. sisqui with the drift with the airspeed just to avoid that side B as well, taking the stage.
As well with the projectiles. Oh, Jess stuffs out his approach there with the charge shot.
Oh, they want it to be it, but the end lag on up smash is quite generous. Can't get a counter there. And it's just airspeed. It's just airspeed that is messing up eMass so badly.
Wow,
Harry coming in.
Around his shield here with the charge shot and fires it off there, taking eMass's first stock. And sisqui sitting pretty comfortably at 45%, getting some more damage now.
Goodness, man. sisqui is just putting up a wall.
Not slowing down at all right now. You know, he's going to throw out these projectiles, and then he's going to up the out of shield, and then he's going to get his combos going. Not a time for eMass to breathe right now.
And so many times you'll see it, right? The stereotype, so to speak, you know? You'll try to approach Samus, she'll throw something at you, she'll retreat, she'll keep doing it. But sisqui is just holding ground, throwing things out. eMass is trying to approach, and he's taking damage and not gaining any resources as a fantastic offstage tech comes in.
Yeah, but eMass at very high percent here, while sisqui is yet to lose his first stock.
Yep, run off there.
Sends him off stage there. Stalling with the side, with the down B.
Stuff falling there, not going to do it, just a little bit too slow. Falling guns as well to try and make it back. Luckily, catches that so quick, but the forward aim still gets a shield.
With the forward smash, you know, sisqui is just playing so clean right now. Kills him with the Zair. So close to the blast zone there with that reach, just pushing eMass to the edge there.
It is looking like a true sisqui runaway right now. eMass standing on the side.
There. Oh, and he didn't have a jump there, so he wasn't able to make it back, but still has an entire stock lead here over eMass.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate one, but I tell you what, you've got so much room to maneuver. You've got so much to do. It doesn't matter. eMass is the one who has to come up with a game plan. Whatever you're doing, it's working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, because eMass ain't looking like much of the boiler repairman right now, as finally a tilt comes out.
eMass is going to have to do everything in his power to adapt right now and figure out a game plan against sisqui.
Arsene is here, but it just doesn't seem to be making a difference. sisqui with the wall, sisqui with just the unrelenting pressure.
Doing such a good job at keeping eMass away, not letting him abuse Arsene to the fullest. And there, it's gone already. eMass is in a tricky position.
And I like the mix-up from eMass there. Actually went for a ledge drop just so he could try and bait out the charge shot, but
that
just puts himself in a bad position.
Killing. Now sisqui just needs to fish for this kill, gets loads of time to fire off a charge shot. eMass gets Arsene yet again, but it's looking very dangerous right now.
Very dangerous indeed. Charge shot could come out.
And the grab. I don't think he went for an up throw that entire game, and he fires it off right at the very end there.
Ludicrous stuff from sisqui, taking down an incredibly strong player in eMass.
Yeah, I mean, a 3-0, that's nothing to sneeze at right there.
Definitely not. As we're going to move on in, sisqui going to be sitting very pretty in grand finals right now.
Very good, comfortable position to be in right now. Now it just comes down to who's going to meet him in grand finals. You know, we've got eMass, we've got Darkstalker, we've got Rambos and Robbie. You know, we have a lot of skilled players. We're going to have to see who he ends up playing later on.
Yeah, we'll take a little bit of a look-see at the bracket, see who is still